Yo guys, what is going on? So in today's video, just going to show you my chest focused upper from yesterday. Still on spring break, I just took a nice little 15-minute nap. About to finish my leg workout. This morning hit some RDLs, some curls, leg extensions, nothing too crazy. About to go back, hit some leg press and calves and abs. So not really looking forward to the leg press, but everything else should be pretty solid. Should only take 45 minutes, maybe. So that's cool. This chest workout went super well. I did 270 for 4 wide grip paused, 280 for 4 normal grip paused, and then 285 for 5 touch and go with a normal grip. And I definitely could have pushed that set a little harder. It's supposed to be 2 to 3 RIR, and I don't know, mine was probably more like 4 or 5, which is cool, considering that I'm a little fatigued, after the pause sets, and I'm not getting hyped. My form is better. I'm controlling it more. My best ever set of 10 is 290, and my best ever set of 9 is 300. Those are with pretty bouncy form. So the bench is looking really solid. I'm still losing weight, and I'm still putting on size, so pretty sus. Some lower lat rows going down right here. And I definitely think that they are making my back bigger, so that's cool. My back definitely grows pretty, I don't want to say it grows easily, but I think I have a very intimate connection with it. So I just really like hitting back, basically. And then we got some dips going on right here. 3 sets of dips. I think I only recorded 2 of them. 50 pounds, 3rd week in a row using this. And I think I did 11, 10, 10. Pretty decent. Tough to say if they're supposed to be 1 RIR. Honestly, I don't know if they're 1 RIR. I'm not worried about it because I keep progressing. I go to failure on a lot of other lifts, so even if these are really more like 2 or 3 RIR, the intent is still there, if that makes sense. I'm still getting what I need to out of them. My coach sees the videos. If he felt like they weren't 1 RIR and it was a big enough deal, he would probably say something. Really, this is probably one of my most favorite exercises right now. The dips really are I just feel like they're building everything. They're giving my chest this extra pop. And I think it's because of the pectoralis minor that kind of sits under that pec major. It's like a secret head of the pec, so you don't really hear about very often. I actually did hear John Meadows, he mentioned it a bit. He said dudes back in the day had this full barrel look with their chests. It's because of all of the dips. And I think that there's got to be some truth to that, because I feel like my chest, it just has this extra pillow-like look to it, which is super cool. I also love calisthenics, and I think that there's no point in being super jacked, strong, whatever, and not being able to do like 10 pull-ups, fit 20 pull-ups and bang out dips. T-bar rows right here. Pretty solid exercise. I'm starting to connect with these a little better. I definitely like kind of rounding the back at the bottom, really trying to stretch that scapula out and let it pull me. And then I don't really worry about contracting too hard on these. Obviously, I try to, get my scapulas back, squeeze and whatnot. But I have other things during the week that fill that role. The chest expander that I do mostly, sometimes on Monday. I've skipped it the past 2 weeks, but this Monday I won't be skipping it. That hits the contraction a lot. And then that's basically it, I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I'll hit some extra stuff on my German volume training day, like rear delt flies. I hit some face pulls last week just for fun. Actually, I hit some face pulls on this Monday, like 3 days ago. So, the contraction portion is getting hit in other areas. The Kelso shrugs kind of take that over too. This is 2 plates on the Smith incline. I don't lock out on these. I'm really trying to keep the tension on my chest. And because my triceps already get hit, we're doing a lot of tricep volume. and there's already so much pressing. That last little bit of range of motion, it's not where I'm weakest anyways, so I'm not that worried about it. My arms have been getting bigger, so yeah, I'm just trusting the process, really listening to the coach, just trying to do what I need to do day in, day out. And if anything, I feel like school only makes it easier. My major is electrical engineering, so there's a lot that has to be done. But the routine and the consistency, specifically that I learned from Olympic lifting, but that I refined through engineering school, has only helped the bodybuilding portion of my life, obviously. This is some Smith behind the neck press. I do not fuck with this. It definitely feels worse than normal behind the neck press. I don't know. I think we're going to switch the behind the neck press to something else. The dumbbell shoulder press sounded kind of fun. I've never really pushed dumbbells on anything, but we are going to talk with the coach and see what he's thinking on that front. This is my first set of flies, and a lot of my workouts actually, it's like the first set ends up being like RP6, and then the last one is to failure, which isn't that crazy, honestly. I have a lot of exercise variance, but it's not, and the volume's pretty high, but on each exercise the volume isn't that high, and I really like that. And like I said, I've been making gains. I really don't care what's going on. The workouts are really fun, so it's hard to complain, you know what I mean? But this is my last set. My homie comes in for the assist at the end. And that's all I got to say. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys have a good one.